Good morning. Well, it's Thursday morning and it's currently 7:21 a.m. and my beautiful wife Emily has just docked into the IGA to get some final bits and pieces that we need for preparation for our family camping trip that we're about to go on. We're actually heading up to the Mary River, the north section of the Mary River, so way past Gympie, right up. And we're going to do some camping, riverside camping there with some other family members. So it's going to be a really good time for us. We've taken Fexo, the German Shepherd, with us, little boy Harvey, and obviously my wife Emily. So yeah, hopefully we can do some really good videos. We're going to try and do some sooty grunter fishing and see if we can even catch some Saratoga if we're lucky. So stay tuned and let's see how we go. Hopefully we can get some good footage. That's right, Mr. Crumpet. And if we're really lucky, we might even be able to get Harvey onto his very, very first sooty grunter. So let's see how we go. See you soon. Bye. Well, we made it and we're all set up. Little man getting into the shapes. Wife's there about to make us some lunch. Thank you, honey. So yeah, it's about 33 degrees today. It's quite warm, it's quite hot. Got Uncle Graham set up here, his big rig. Just down there walking the dogs. And we've got the caretaker rocking up on his bike. So we're going to say a quick hello.
You caught a fishy!
I don't know what he's caught. You caught something? Oh, you caught a turtle!
That's...
Oh no, he got away, he spat the hook.
Say bye-bye, turtle!
Bye, we'll go again. Go again, put it on. Well, that's the first night down. It's pretty rushed yesterday because we got here a lot later than we were hoping, but we made it. It's probably, what's the time now is, let's have a look. 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. in the morning. And Uncle Graham's still asleep. The little boy's awake, so is Mum. It's our campground. It's very, very foggy here at the moment. Well, hey, I've never been here before, so this place is actually really, really nice. So this is the Gundy Getaway. It's on the north side of Gympie there by about 20 minutes past Gympie. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's especially down over here, is the Mary River, and that's where we're going to go this morning, and we're going to do some fishing. So I did a little bit of fishing there yesterday, only for about an hour or so. I got a couple of fork-tail catfish, and my son caught his very first ever fish, and it was a small sooty grunner, so I was pretty happy to get that on film. But yeah, anyway, stick with it, and see you later. Bye. Alrighty, down the Mary River, we're at an awesome little camping spot called Gundy Getaway. So our wifey and my little boy gone for their morning nap, and I'm going to hit the water in the kayak. It's actually my wife's kayak, so it's quite small, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Really hoping I don't flip it and I don't capsize, but you never know. Either way, you'll be along for the ride. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down through these rapids, where you can just see Uncle Graham and Fexo and Cairo, our German Shepherds. We're going to go through those rapids and down towards Emney's Bridge. We're going to try and fish that big lagoon. A lot of fish activity down there. Also hoping to try out a cicada lure today. I'm not really a good lure fisherman. I've only been doing it for a couple of months, so I'm trying to do some top water stuff. However, today's conditions, even though it's warm and sunny, there is a strong wind blowing quite intermittently, but when it blows, so that's going to make lure fishing a bit tricky. But anyway, stay tuned, see how we go. Now, hopefully I can do this without dying. It's always preferable. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, get my trial bear and hips in there. So this kayak is really designed for little people, not 42-year-old dad bods, but we're in. So let's see if we can get organised. All right, that can go there. Okay, we're in and we're off. Let's go. And try not to drown. Gosh, she's beautiful. Oh, I love this. So I've actually grown up on the Mary River. Spent about 20 years of my 40 years alive there. However, I've never ever been to the northern side of it where I am now. This is only ever my second trip to this part of the Mary River. And I must say, it's absolutely beautiful. Spectacular. Oh, all right, let's get down these rapids. Uncle Graham will be there for moral support, and also to laugh his head off if we stack it and get wet, which I hope we don't.
Might have to get out and walk.
You reckon?
Can't be that deep across there.
Well, we're going to find out in about 3 seconds. It's very shallow here. Yeah, we might get our legs out just so we're ready to catastrophically rock and roll. I'm glad the wife put sunscreen on my legs. Appreciate her doing that. Oh, this is gonna suck. All right, here goes nothing. Oh shit. Oh, that looks like a very big rock. Oh, and that's a big rock. Oh. Woo! Get some, Fexo!
Come here.
I made it! Bye, Poo-Poo! You stay there, buddy! You stay there! Go away! Alright, we'll go out in the deeper water now. Well, we didn't die. Alright, get our legs back in there now. Okay. This looks like a really good spot to try and have a fish here, actually. It's right at the edge of these rapids here. Yeah, this looks like a really good spot. What I should have done was actually stay put in this very spot. I ended up coming back to this spot after about 2.5 hours going down the river and back because I didn't catch much at all. So this spot here actually proved to be the best and the most fruitful. So yes, I should have stayed here, and I'm glad I came back when I did. Fish on. Oh, no. Not a fish. Turtle. Foul hooked him. Well, that was a bite nonetheless, but doesn't really count because it's foul hooked. Alright, come here, sweetheart. Alright, hook's come off. Alright, so this beautiful creature here is a subadult female white-throated snapping turtle. I can tell it's a female, it's got a very small tail. Now most people think, oh, it's a saw shell, it's got a serrated shell. White-throat snapping turtles have serrated shells, if not more pronounced than what the sawshell turtle is. But yeah, this is a subadult female white-throat snapping turtle. These guys are critically endangered, but it's good to see they got big numbers here in the Mary River. So we'll let this sweetheart go. Bye, darling. That was
Born where the dirt meets the sky and the fields roll wide. We're the backbone of the South, we're the fire inside. When the storm rolls in, we don't break, we don't bend. We dig in our boots, staying tall till the end. From the backwoods to the bayou, we've walked this land with a six-string in hand and a steel-eyed stand. Through the mud and the blood, we built our pride with a southern roar that can't be denied. When the lightning strikes, we crank it loud with a rebel soul, standing out in the crowd with a guitar riff and a heart full of grit. We're ready to roll, never gonna quit. Feel that southern thunder rattle in the night. Born in the backwoods, ready for the fight. We're the sons and daughters of the red, white, and blue, with a shot of whiskey and a whole lot of truth. Raise your fists to let the anthem ring. We're the ones who make the eagles sing. Let the world feel the power of our southern pride as we ride with the storm, with the flag as our guide. From the rusted trucks to the neon lights, we carved our names in the southern nights. With a voice like thunder and a soul so wild, we're the outlaws living free, running mile by mile. In the dive bars and the honky-tonks, you'll find our roots in the midnight songs. We're the rhythm of the South in every beat, and we'll keep on rocking, won't miss a beat. When the lightning strikes, we crank it loud with a rebel souls, standing out in the crowd with a guitar riff and a heart full of grit. We're ready to roll, never gonna quit. Feel that southern thunder.
So I ended up coming back to the base of the rapids, which is where I should have just fished all along instead of wasting my time paddling all the way down to the bridge and back. But anyway, we're here now, and we absolutely cleaned up here on this spot. So this was the first sooty grunter that we managed to hook in this spot. And literally after we caught this one, it was non-stop, and it was the same again the following morning. It was just fantastic. We should definitely have just came back here in the first place. Little back eddy there with the current flowing past.
Go over there and cast into it.
Yep. Yep, fish on. Yes. Ugh. What did we get? It's a sooty! Yes, we got a sooty. Finally. Oh, that's a good size one too. Outstanding. Keep still. Oh, yep. Oh, yes. Stoked. Well, here we are 3 hours later. I look like a drowned rat. However, we cleaned up on the sooties. So I paddled all the way down to Emney's Bridge and back. Got one sooty and I dropped it, and I got 3 catfish, and then there was nothing else. Came up to the start of the rapids, below the rapids. So we got the start of the rapids just here, and it goes down, and then at the bottom of the rapids, it goes into a bit of a back eddy. I fished there for 35 minutes, got 15 sooty grunter. Like, it just goes to show you, like, the fish know what the fish know. Like, they were all up against that back eddy where all the snags were, where the current flow was coming past. So any of the small feeder fish and bait that was coming down these rapids would go right past where they were, so they're ambushing them as they come through. I also hooked onto some really big fish that I don't know what they were, and they were out of here at 100 miles an hour and ended up pulling hooks. So yeah, no idea what they were, but it was fantastic to see. A couple of beautiful big Mary River turtles there as well, and a couple of white throat snapping turtles as well. And it was just really good to see such a healthy little ecosystem. There were so many schools of small rainbow fish in the shallows. There was also small barred grunner, small sooty grunner, small spangled perch, heaps of snub-nosed gar, lungfish were coming up and surfing. Like, it was just fantastic. Like, I'm just over the moon that I got to see all that. It was great. Absolutely cleaned up. Look at that. What a swamp donkey. That's a big fish. That one's going in the fry pan tonight. Alright, stay there. Good catch, babe. Stonker. My beautiful wife, Emily, with her first sooty of the day. What an absolute chub nugget of a little sooty. Beautiful colour. Look at the gold on it. Good work, honey bum. Wind it, you're going to lose it. Wind, wind, wind. Here, wind it. Harvey, wind. Quick. You're going to lose it. You got a fishy on. Or have you lost it? No, you still got him. Bring him in. Yay! You got a fishy! Sooty grunner! Yay! This beautiful little animal here that we're releasing is a white-throated snapping turtle. And my little boy was so happy to be able to get his hands on one. He actually got to see quite a few of these beautiful turtles here in this section of the river. This little lagoon area below the rapids actually had quite a large number of these white-throated snapping turtles in there. And it was really good to see. He also got to catch himself his first sooty grunner, but also his first barred grunner, which you'll see here pictured with my wife and him holding it. And he got to see a giant freshwater eel and heaps of other wildlife too. Like, this spot here is just absolutely fantastic for family members to come down and do some fishing. If you're ever looking for a spot to go camping and fishing, I highly recommend visiting this spot. But this beautiful white-throated snapping turtle here was the biggest female we found on the trip. Again, foul hooked her in the shell, so it wasn't intentionally caught. We're not targeting these things, but unfortunately when you're fishing for other fish using bait, you are going to get big turtles. All in all, this was a fantastic trip. Highly recommend it for anyone looking to get away for a family weekend or school holidays. You can have your dog here. There is flushing toilets. There is hot showers now. It's just a good spot. And it's literally anywhere from, I say, a 2 to 2.5 hour drive north of Brisbane. So I highly recommend this place. Bring your fishing gear, bring your family, and make sure you have a good time. And just remember, don't destroy what you came to enjoy. See ya. Ready?
Yep.
There you go.
Bye. Bye. Good boy. Well done.
So we're on the final bit of fishing for our trip at Gundy Getaway. Little man down here, wreaking havoc. Got my beautiful wife Emily and Uncle Graham over there, and the pooches. And my wife has outfished me again. So far, we've been slaying the sooty grunner again this morning, and little Harvey's caught some barred grunner. and even caught a couple of white-throated snapping turtles again, all released of course. So it's just a beautiful little spot out here. I highly recommend it for anyone looking to get away for family camping and fishing. Oh, I dropped it. Come out to Gundy Getaway. It's definitely worth your time.